Can you use the Force?
I'm a Mandalorian. Do Mandalorians use the Force?
Just because you said that, don't take the helmet off for the rest of the fucking podcast.
You think I will?
Yes. I know it's getting foggy.
A little bit. A little bit. But this is the way. I'm just kidding. It's getting a little too steamy in there.
Oh, shit.
A little too steamy in there.
All right.
Welcome
Glad
back.
to see you alive.
I know. That bucket really fucked me up.
It's tragedy.
It was. My blood was everywhere.
I don't know why there was a bucket up there in the first place.
I think you set me up.
I would never. Ever.
Ever.
Ever. Ever. Ever.
How many times you saying ever? It's kind of making it a little bit
Ever.
suspicious.
Do we have any more buckets?
Say no. Don't take me out again.
Nah, yeah, we're out of buckets.
Thank
It
God.
was a one-time thing. That reanimation process is,
It was a
little too-
hassle.
yeah, it was lengthy.
I was like Deadpool with a baby hand for a long time.
Except your whole body.
Yeah, set my whole body. My head's the only thing that like made it out because I was so lean back. So it was like mostly this part of my body that got crushed. So I had like a little baby body with a big head.
What made me mad is like I had that audio synced pretty good, and then for some reason when I did the visual effects of you getting smashed, it like made it unsync. So you say Merry Christmas without your lips moving and just get smushed by a bucket, and I was like, now I know to render everything out, then like do the visual effects, so that way it can't.
I thought that was kind of.
Unsync the
I thought
audio.
that was kind of funny though.
No, it did work. So I was
worked
happy it
perfectly.
worked, but that last like 20 seconds, it like desynced
Yeah.
me going like, Patreon, blah, blah, blah. So I was kind of upset about that, but
Yeah.
I know what to do now. Figuring it out as we go.
The next time I die. Spoiler alert.
Who told you?
I could see it in your eyes. I could feel it.
Murder is coursing through my veins. Speaking of murder.
You got that high malice on you.
Speaking of murder, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, God.
The little children. Not enough of them died in the beginning.
No. I was expecting that whole group in the beginning to...
Get slaughtered
Yeah.
by Anakin. That'd have been so funny.
Oh, my God. I was hoping to see a scene like
I did
that.
like how I feel like in the spoiler alert for the first and second episode of Kenobi. Also, we'll be covering a little bit of Stranger Things, the first and maybe kind of second episode of Stranger Things later. So, yeah, we'll throw out another alert there. But right now, it's Obi-Wan Kenobi time.
Kenobi.
First episode, fire. Fucked with it.
I thought it was really good. I enjoyed it.
Second episode, they blue balls you like fucking
God.
crazy, dog.
Second episode, I really hated because the little girl that plays Princess Leia,
She's so adorable, man. I'm sorry.
She
I don't
can
know
be-
what it is. It was just like her being like kind of. I will say towards the end though, she was getting annoying. I was like,
Are you a Jedi?
I was like, oh, this is adorable because I thought it was gonna be kind of like we see her here and there, And I was like, all right, she's a little quirky girl and she has a cool robot that I want. I want that little robot.
Oh yeah, that was really dope.
And then at the end, where that second episode, she's like, we're jumping back and forth. We'll discuss the first one right after this comment. You're not a real Jedi. Make me float. And then you make
You gonna make me float?
Make me float.
Well,
Do
I'll
it.
float
Do
here.
it. Make me float, Ben.
Do it, Daddy.
Ben, make me float, Ben.
Do it, man. Do the roar.
Be a Jedi. Make me float.
Show me
Nah,
lightsaber.
Pull out that wand, Ben.
Let me see what color you are, boy.
So the first episode, I don't know, I got a good vibe from it, and it makes you realize kind of like he's like dedicated.
Yeah, he's
staying
not.
in.
He's not a Jedi anymore. He
gave
went,
up that life.
Yeah, he went
He's
full-fledged.
waiting for Luke to become Force sensitive.
Yeah.
And then he might consider. But like
But Uncle Ben is not.
Uncle Ben does not fuck, and I don't
He's
mean Ben
not.
10. Like
No.
Uncle Ben, Star Wars does not fuck with that man
Does
whatsoever. Is that Anakin's father?
Uncle.
Uncle Ben?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he don't fuck.
Well,
with
no,
him.
that's his brother. You said Anakin. Sorry, I fucking had Luke in my head. No, that should be Anakin's brother.
Who's Anakin's parents? Do we know? I'm not a big Star Wars nut. I know about the Old Republic, but I don't know if that's canon. Yeah, so that's where I'm at.
Yeah, in the very first episodes, it shows his mom. I don't believe you know
All
his
right,
dad.
so Uncle Ben is just kind of like. Then how is he related to Luke?
I don't know,
Yeah,
my
because
brain's
that's where he
fried
found
now.
Anakin. Remember the pod racing? That's
The-
Anakin's parents. In the prequels,
Yeah, but
when he's a little kid,
I'm pretty sure he only had his mom. It wasn't.
they burned. They died.
Yeah.
His Uncle Ben lived in that same like area, right? Or am I? I'm gonna have to rewatch all of Star Wars, which I
Yes.
don't want to go through that Jar Jar Binks shit.
Jar Jar Binks was the best. He should have been the
he's
Sith Lord.
He's a Sith Lord.
He should have
is.
been. They should have made him.
Back to Obi-Wan though.
Do you know the real story? No, hold on. Do you know what happened to Jar Jar after that?
after the prequels?
Yeah, like after like he left, like you know how he was banished from his
I've never really.
Well, he was basically banished. They hated
It's been
him.
like 10 years since I've seen the prequels.
Everybody basically hated him at the end of that, and he ended up committing suicide. From what I heard, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he ended up killing himself because literally everyone hated him.
That's what he wants us to think. He's a mastermind.
He
Do you
was
see
really
all
smart.
like the shit where he's doing like hand signs in the background and like they're saying he's like swaying people?
Yeah.
Obi-Wan's a dick. A Jedi straight up comes to him and he's like, "Help me out, bro." And he's like, "My name's Ben.
I don't know you,
Do
bro.
you see this alien camel I'm on right now? I'm going home. Leave me the fuck alone." And he's just like, "You're not gonna help me, bro?"
You Obi-Wan. I'm Ben.
I'm Ben.
My name is Ben.
Bury that lightsaber. Kill yourself.
Your best bet is to disappear and run away.
Where is he gonna go? Like,
Well, he told him to go back to town. I guess.
I was like,
dude
the
went back
town
to
where
town.
he's getting hunted. I was like, what the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. He was like, go back to town. Forget about
I'm
it.
sure there's multiple towns on Tatooine, but it's just kind of like
There definitely is, but it's still like.
didn't give him a lot of options. I would have been like, look, you can chill at my spot until things quiet down, and then get the fuck out. If I'm acting as if I'm Ben, right?
Yeah.
Chill at my spot and then get the fuck out once they leave.
But that dude obviously wanted more because he was like, you're a part of the rebellion. We need you.
I don't think he said that. He said you were one of the greatest Jedis.
He also, but he said something about the rebellion. He said
I don't
something
think
about.
he said that.
He said something about fighting back.
Yeah, he did say that. He was
That's
like, "You're not gonna fight back." Like he was like, "The Jedi is dead."
It's
Like,
rebellion.
yeah, I think it was hinting at that. I don't think the words were said.
Well, no, but it's what I got from it.
No, I get you.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna say it. I was like, "Are you gonna talk about the rebellion?" And he
The
didn't.
Republic, where are they?
Yeah, well, they're in the outer rim where
Yeah.
like shit really don't matter. Like I'm surprised they even have currency out there. Like
Broke as hell.
you see them big ass pieces of meat. I wonder how that tastes. It looks like salmon.
Probably horrible.
I don't know. Just grill it up.
Probably
And they
as
had
bad
that
as
fucking
the-
inflatable food again. I was like getting tired of that shit.
See, that's what that was my question as well. Though, was that meat or was that like some type of cake? Because it didn't. How was it not getting rotten if they left it out like that?
Oh, yeah, I thought about that too. When they're all like leaving for the end of the day and they still have rows of meat, and I'm just like, are there no sandstorms? Are you not gonna come back and it be just like
Sandy,
Sand-
like,
yeah,
you gonna
like-
have some sandy meat? A little bit of sandy meat.
I thought the same thing. I was like, this company is not going to do well. I don't know why I was thinking about that during the show, but I was just like, you're leaving that. I'm assuming they have a guy come up and put it all away at the end of
Maybe
the day.
wash the meat
Or wash it.
at the beginning of the shift. He just comes by and slathers the meat up.
Goes up to it and he's all like, starts cleaning it
Starts
off.
cleaning the sand off.
They get paid jack shit to do that.
No.
Obi-Wan don't care. He's over here stealing steak.
No.
He's over here like,
How has he not got caught? Because
That's
he's
what I was
doing it
saying. I
wide
was like,
open.
bro,
I was
it's been
like,
10 years. You've been doing that for at least a couple. Like,
and is that like what you get paid in, like as well? Do you get paid in meat, like?
just credits.
And he just does it so chill. Like he
Yeah.
does it out in the open.
Well, he
and-
has that little like clean the dagger kind of hideaway,
Yeah.
like oh, he's doing his last cut, clean,
Yeah.
little pocket meat for my camel, my
Little pocket
anteater
meat.
camel. Yeah, first episode though was,
It wasn't bad. I liked
wasn't
it.
bad. No, I liked it because I was like, all right, build up. Second episode,
All I gotta say,
they
it's like I get why they hid Luke where they hid him, because like one day before
Anakin
sensitive.
also said he doesn't like sand. It's like the worst thing.
Yeah, so I get that, but at the same time,
They're also taking the risk with Leia because isn't it canon she was force sensitive too? Like they showed that in the like movies. She was training with Luke. They just always hid it.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it was hidden.
So why did she become a princess and this dude get dropped off in the desert? What was so special? That's fucked up.
I don't know what to tell you. He was a farmer
Where's the
boy.
equality in that, huh? That's fucked.
He didn't deserve it.
You get to become a princess. What about me, Pa? Get
You're
your
a
ass
farmer
back
boy.
to the desert.
You get your ass back to work, boy.
You're gonna be stealing meat when you grow up.
You're gonna be like your Uncle Ben over there.
Fucking second
Running the
episode
farm.
though, I was like they're blue balling you the whole time. You want him to pull out that lightsaber, and then when he finally does, he's like,
And he's just he doesn't even let it out. He just holds it like he's ready to, and it doesn't.
out of
even.
context, it sounds so bad, but yeah.
Hey, in
Bro,
context,
he was about to bust that lightsaber.
he was
open,
ready to bust it out. He was ready to bust it out on him.
and then he doesn't do shit and runs away. And I
And
was
he
like,
runs away. Like I get.
I know they're holding. I feel like they're gonna have some good lightsaber fights in that because in the beginning, when the kids were getting killed in the first episode, or all the Jedi's were getting killed, like you
Younglings
saw
and-
some good fights happening, and the main girl that was protecting the children, like that was some cool shit. So I'm ready to see an actual lightsaber battle, especially with the spinny blades. And the dude
with an
from
Inquisitor,
the Jedi Fallen Order. This is the same time period.
Yeah.
Because he was a kid when that happened, and then 10 years later go by, he's around adulthood. Like, he could make an appearance. If
he
they
could,
want, and
yeah.
he's canon, isn't he?
I believe so.
I'm
Yeah, I
pretty sure
believe
they
they've
made
made
him
him canon.
Yeah.
now.
Because he's not OP like Star
Yeah.
Killer, so they were like...
Even though he should be canon because he's badass.
Star Killer was canon until George Lucas was like, okay, I've created a demon.
I've created a monster.
I've created a menace that could destroy worlds. Like, let me calm down. He's not canon anymore.
We're gonna get him out of here. We don't need him.
Bro made a Goku and was like, no.
we can't have him. He's too strong.
He can't beat Darth Vader.
Darth Vader's just
Wasn't that the whole reason why he like made him non-canon? Because he was strong enough to beat Vader. Vader's supposed to be one of the most powerful, which is understandable. But like,
Yeah.
I want to see more though. I hate the fact that they just did 2 and now it's once a week, right?
What I really hated is how they teased Vader at the very end.
And the
Not even in the not even in his full suit of
He's
armor or
in a
anything.
fucking
Just in the tank.
test tube
In the tank,
over
just
here
breathing
looking like a
like
he
a
looks
straight
like Deadpool.
menace.
He looks
Yeah,
like fucking Deadpool. All that fleshy skin. He's just like,
he's ready.
bro's like, put the suit on me.
I know Padme's not alive.
Isn't he the reason she's dead?
Yeah.
Because he used her life force.
I believe so. Yeah, and it was like
he was
she
thinking about her.
lost hope because he went so deep into the dark side.
And I'm pretty sure he sucked away her life force. No homo. Because he was like, Padme, live, but also make sure I live. And then she died. And he was like, no way.
And then Palpatine was like, "Don't worry, I'll give you the power to save her." And then he gave him the power, and he's
In
like,
the
"She's
comics,
okay, yes."
apparently he makes it where he purposely made it where it's like painful, like he's in pain consistently, like the
Mhm.
suit is like causing him extreme amounts of pain. He also can't lift his arms up too high.
Yeah, because it's all the damage.
That and also the suit. I'm pretty like Palpatine purposely like nerfed him so he couldn't like
Oh yeah.
do like crazy. He couldn't like go crazy with a lightsaber like he used to be able to.
I mean,
No
even
more
still,
of these. I mean, still it doesn't
he's a
matter.
monster,
He's OP as shit.
especially at the end of Rogue One.
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
that
that
was one
scene
of the
still
coldest
gives
scenes.
me cold chills every time.
Because you just hear that.
And then the light comes on, you just see his
And
saber light
everybody's
up.
like, fuck.
Run!
I want another scene like that.
Oh my god.
Same thing with like Jedi Fallen Order. The trailer for that second game came out. I can't say they didn't use like in-game footage, so like
Yeah.
story looks interesting. I'll say that, but until I see more, I'm not gonna say anything because the only game I'm hyped for is Hogwarts Legacy.
I'm
so it's
also
gonna be
hyped for Star Wars
fire.
Eclipse.
Isn't that the open world RPG?
I believe so, but that's not supposed to come out for
A
a
while.
long time.
Very long time.
I don't know why they
However,
released.
I was thinking about the other day, like when I was watching Obi-Wan, I was like, dude, I wish I could play like an RPG that's not like 10 years old. Like
Yeah.
KOTOR is a great game. Don't get me wrong. It's just like I want something new. I want. Usually people are like graphics shouldn't matter. I want something that's like visually as beautiful as Jedi Fallen Order, but
Yeah.
I get to explore and choose my own path and all that shit. Basically, there's a new KOTOR in the works apparently.
Oh, is
KOTOR
there?
3, yeah.
Oh shit.
That's been a thing for a while, so but that could have been a misleak and they could have been talking about what you're talking about, where it's going to be that open world RPG game. But apparently that's been in the works for a while, so it's going to be like multiple planets you can explore, full open world. I'm hoping you can like buy vehicles and shit or in households and stuff.
Like actual ships that you could fly around. That would be dope.
Kind of like a No Man's Sky thing, but I don't even need to leave the atmosphere. Just let me get in the ship, kind of go in space and kind of like point in the direction of where I want to go and then fly and then get into space
And
battles.
let them take it. And
Yeah,
then if I like run into a space battle,
Yeah,
know,
maybe you have a chance of getting
yeah.
stopped and you get into a random ass space
that
battle.
would be so dope.
Be fucking dope.
Get to choose your path as either a Jedi or a Sith.
Yep.
That
There's
would
like
be,
2 storylines you can go down
That would be love.
depending on the time period. They might do the New Republic.
Probably.
That's what I would guess.
Yeah.
Oh, would be even better is if you had the third option, becoming like a Mandalorian. Nah, they wouldn't do that. It's gonna be Jedi based. But imagine
I mean,
you never know.
because I mean, how well Mandalore the TV show is done.
Like Mando and Boba Fett.
I mean, Boba Fett's.
If it's an RPG, it'd be cool if it's like classes and you're like
yeah,
Jedi, sorcerer, or whatever, kind of like Star Wars Old Republic.
yeah.
If it had all the options, or you can be like Imperial Agent, Mandalorian, that would be so dope.
That would be pretty
Be
sick.
fire. I need more single player open world RPG games, man. Because right now it is lacking. We have been playing Stardew Valley. That's the only thing bringing us joy. That's not good.
Yeah. I need something that gives me that video game fix.
Dude, that Hogwarts Legacy, man, I'm telling you, that's the fix.
I'm hoping.
There is no. If you watch the developers talk about it, you can see how excited they are about the game. Like the
I
dude who
don't
got to
see-
design the
yeah.
Hufflepuff dormitory, he was like, it's never been on screen, and he's like smiling. He's like, so I got to create everything like what you think it would look like, and it's just like the gameplay looks good, the combat looks well, and
What house are you gonna
smooth.
pick?
Hufflepuff. That's what I represent.
Represent.
I'm not wearing a
I was
Hufflepuff
like,
shirt,
is that a
but
Hufflepuff shirt? No.
I could go get one. I could change into my whole Hogwarts gear. That'll be for that episode.
Yeah.
I will take days
I'll wear
off
the
of
sorting
work.
hat.
You can buy one of those.
I will.
I'll make it talk. Gryffindor.
This man's a little bitch.
And you get a house elf. I'm gonna give him a sock. Crusty sock. All right, sorry.
Crusty sock. We're going back to that. Give him a crusty sock.
What else is there? So, dude, the way Kenobi like finally used the Force, it looked like he busted a nut. I just want to throw that out there. He was like saving her. And he was like, caught her.
Like a little turtle.
He let out a little fart. He's like,
Oh, that was the release I needed.
which was cool though, because it did show that like this man has not used the
Yeah,
Force
it's like he
in
hasn't
10
used it, but
years.
he's still connected with it. See
So-
what I was really hoping for? Whenever he was like, Master, what do I do from here? I was hoping they were going to get Liam Neeson to come in as Qui-Gon and say something.
Ghost form.
Yeah, as a jet.
They might save that for like an end thing.
See, I mean, if he's already talking to him and he's like hitting towards
Trying
it,
to reconnect
yeah,
to the Force.
I feel like he's going to end up coming in. And I feel like that's going to be really dope.
That'd be cool. I'd like to see that. I would also like to see badass lightsaber fight. I just want like one or
I'm
two.
hoping.
One or two.
Better
There's got to
than-
be, because he's going to have to fight at least one of the Inquisitors. Maybe
I just
two.
hope it's not like the same saber fighting that they had in the new episodes. Like the Force Awakens, Last
They've
Jedi,
learned their
the
lesson.
Berserker fighting.
They've
I did
learned their
not
lesson.
like those.
They've learned their lesson.
They better have, because that was
That second movie that came out where they were fighting the Red Guards, like There's so many. I would pull it up, but I don't even want to look at that monstrosity. Like they're sitting there fighting, and you'll see people in the background not joining in on the fight and doing like cool like flips and shit with their things, and then they run in, and I'm just like, I saw so many choreographer videos just going like, why are these people being useless right now? If you're gonna have them stand there and do nothing, make them get hit by something. Make it where they're like get them involved. But
like where he's using the force hitting them or something, and
they could have done anything else.
Anything, but
less guards.
And that I just hated it so much because they would just hit like once or twice and it'd just be like, ah.
The only good thing that came out of that series was when fucking Ben Solo pulls a saber out of his back and beats the fuck out of everybody with the force. I found that so fucking dope.
I mean,
I know it was
dope.
kind of stupid how.
But how did they know it? How did they know these tricks? Who taught them?
It was kind of a thing remember when he was like, where is she? And he used the force and he grabbed her necklace. That was the start of it.
I mean, yeah.
That was like the new force power. And then the healing. They learned that too. Have you seen those like spoofs where it's like Anakin as a ghost watching? He's like, you could use the force to heal. And like Obi-Wan's next to him and he's like, apparently so. And he's like, and these were in the books that she read. And he was like, it appears that way. And he's like, and you didn't decide to use that for me? And he was like, it appears I have not.
It appears I did not.
Not everybody got to read the book. I don't know. It was something along the lines of that, where it was just like, why'd you fuck me up so much, bro? It was like, you could have healed me, maybe brought me back, showed me a better side.
Yeah, I could have had. I mean, I may have been like missing some limbs, but you could have showed me the way.
Or he probably would have had to give his life for him because he was fucked up.
He was,
but he wasn't dead. Rey technically died. That's why Ben.
Yeah, she died.
He was still alive somehow.
Yeah.
Well, Padme. And so there's a possibility he could have healed him and took him back. No, he was like, fuck you, high ground, motherfucker. What's up, bitch? Keep cutting out.
It's over, Anakin.
I don't want to kill you, but I'll cut you into pieces and leave you to die.
Brother.
Burn.
I failed you, Anakin. Oh, I like that recap too. At the very beginning of the first episode,
It was nice. Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
You have watched it all.
I've watched it all in one day.
I watched the first episode and then went on a 30 to 45 minute
Theory binge
where I pretty much 10% I'll give to my fiance. I figured out most of the show with just previous knowledge, and Brad would say yay or nay if I was correct, and I kind of got it all figured out, but I'm still going to watch it all because there's all
The
these
first
minor
episode,
keys,
though,
and
we'll
there's the
just-
whole part 2 thing.
We'll just go for the first episode. I won't go into too many details because
Spoilers.
I know too much. I've already gone too deep
First
into
episode, fire. I fuck with Eddie.
the Hellfire Club.
Hellfire Club. I want a T-shirt.
Yeah, I do too. I thought
They'll sell them soon. Any
Yeah,
Hot Topic.
yeah, oh
or
yeah,
fucking
most definitely.
Spencer's or
Online, definitely.
Yeah.
They would have to.
Yeah, they already.
Yeah,
got it.
they're already up.
$20. Say less.
Say less.
I'm getting that. I'll wear that soon. The Hellfire Club. That's fucking dope.
I like that. Oh, you can get different colors too, not even just like that.
I want the
Yeah, I want the.
baseball tee looking version.
It's a baseball tee, but there was like different colors.
You
with it.
get one for $14. It's used on eBay. Somebody bought the shirt, wore it. And was just like,
I don't want this anymore. I don't know if I'm trying
I don't
to
want to be a nerd. I want to be a cool kid.
I don't want to be a part of a satanic group.
I did like how they called them out for that because in
Yeah.
the 80s, that's what D&D was like looked
Yeah.
at as. They were like, it's for cultists and satanic and rituals and all that bullshit. And I was like, oh, God.
I mean, I've played quite a bit of D&D. I've never wanted to sacrifice anybody. I mean, unless it was in game.
I don't know. Every time I play D&D, I like, when I'm not DMing, I always like to like rob homeless people. I don't know what it is about it.
Well, you know me. I like to be a fairy bard. I likes to have a lot of sex.
Unfortunately, that's the weirdest character. It's like the worst bard you can be.
It's the best bard. Because let me just say,
I
I'll
was-
seduce everybody.
Were you the one that sent me the video where it's like you're not allowed to seduce the dragon, and he was like, "That's fine."
I'll have the dragon seduce me.
And then he's
Yeah.
waving his hair. That shit was funny. That was comedy. I was in a Pathfinder session, and we get to this town square. First thing, I was like, "Any homeless people?" He's like, "Yeah, you see one." I was like, "One is closed."
Mm.
I don't know why. I just feel like I need to take.
I need to strip him naked.
Not. I just want his stuff because he doesn't have much.
So I'm just gonna take everything else from him.
But my buddy who was in Pathfinder, you can do like anything. So he was a werewolf barbarian.
Mm.
He's like, "Let me intimidate him." Tripped on me. And then I fell on the homeless man. And then I said, in the midst of all that, can I like slide a hand, like steal a shirt? Somehow I got no shirt and 500 gold was taken from my pockets and the homeless man got away. I was so angry
You got robbed.
by the homeless man that I tried to
That
rob.
man got 500 gold pieces and had a hell of a day that day.
He got frisked because I tried to take it and he said all they felt was me rubbing him and he was like, "Get off me."
He was like, "What are you doing to me?"
Another session, 5e, I did successfully steal a homeless man's robes. Turns out he was a part of a cult.
How'd that end up for you?
I actually blended in with the rest of the cult. The
Oh,
rest
so
of the
they-
cult showed up, and I just was like, just scooted back into there, and they were like, they did some like Hitler shit where they were just like, like something like weird insignia, like
Yeah.
some Hydra shit, and I had to like performance check to see if I followed. I was like a step behind, and they all looked at me, and I was like, "Hey,
Sorry, just woke up.
I'm a monk. My name's Cork." And that wasn't my name, but yeah, they tried to grab me. I was like, "Nope, key point."
It's like
Got
a
out of
circle, but a freaky circle.
there. It's like a circle, but like a freaky circle. Speaking of that Thor: Love and Thunder trailer, have you seen the new one?
I have. I heard Thor's supposed to die.
What?
That's been what I've been hearing
Do you
about.
see how ripped he is, bro?
Sickeningly.
Apparently, he's doing it for a Hulk Hogan film.
Was he ready to be Hulk Hogan?
Mm-hmm. And he's gonna get bigger than that. That's what I heard.
Jesus Christ.
He's ripped
Yeah.
for no reason.
I seen a interview between Doctor Strange and Wanda. I don't know. They're Benedict Cumberbatch and
Cucumber Patch and what's her name? Elizabeth Olsen.
yeah. I seen an interview with them, and they were talking about how like ripped he is, because it was like some stupid question, because it was like, who's the most attractive person in MCU or some shit like.
Fucking Chris Hemsworth. Dog.
Yeah, they
That
were
dude's
both
ripped.
like, honestly, they were like Chris Hemsworth, and then they were
Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Tom Holland.
Top
like,
three
right there,
Elizabeth Olsen was like, dude's like ripped. She was like, his arm is like as big as my head, like bigger than my head type deal. And I
And
was,
now look how huge he is. She was probably talking back in the day. Now he's, or if she wasn't, she
I mean,
was
I'm pretty sure this was for like right after
yeah. So that means he was in the
Multiverse.
process of
Yeah.
getting big. So like now he's because he's getting bigger.
Yeah.
I don't know how bro. The workout that man probably went through.
The diet, the fucking
Yeah, he's fucking eating.
push that he
he's
had to go
pulling
through.
a rock, eating 7 meals a day.
Just like the pioneers used to do.
Fucking chicken and rice and broccoli. That's all he's allowed to eat. I'm pretty sure it's like the only diet you can have when you're doing shit like that. It's chicken, rice, veggies.
I have no idea.
I've looked into it, but I don't want to be a bulky short dude. That's like the worst kind of short dude you can be. So there's like normal short people like me. There's short man syndrome people. Luckily, I'm not one of them. I met one. I'm not going to call him out. Used to work with him. I was this much taller than him. Anything you did, it's fucking gay, bro. Or he just got on like boat with you or something, or just.
He just was not vibing.
Sometimes I'd have good conversations with him.
Yeah.
But there was just that sort of, it'd kick in sometimes, and he just.
He just had those comments for no reason.
One day I looked at him. Blair Rock was next to me. He's gonna know I'm talking about him if he ever sees this. I don't really care, because like I said, in reality, he was a cool dude. I had
Yeah.
a bunch of good conversations with him. But he said something to me, and I looked at him. I was like, "Bro, you need to get laid." And Blair Rock fucking started dying, dog.
I would have cried.
I was like, "You gotta do something, man." I was like, "You're so like, you got all this anger built up." I was like, "For no reason. Why are you coming after me?"
You're so small. Why you so mad, man?
That's what I'm saying. I was like, I'm small. I'm enjoying it.
I'm
like,
okay down here.
I'm a short king. I'm a short
why-
king. Why you're almost on my level.
What,
We got back to back, and somebody was like, "Yeah, you're like this much taller," and I was like, "Oh, so we're like the same height." And he's like, "No, I'm taller." I was like, "I gave you the credit of being the same height." I was like, "I didn't even say like anything." Like he was like, "No, I'm not that fucking short." And I was like, "What do you mean you're not that fucking short?" I was like, "You're just
Oh, he was hurt. You told him that he was shorter than you. He was like,
No, I didn't say that. That's the thing. Somebody like
No, I'm
compared
not
us.
saying. I'm not saying you. I'm saying like someone else compared y'all.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah,
They were
yeah.
like, yeah, you're shorter than him. He's like, nah, bro.
I was like, we're probably the same height. I was like, we got boots on.
I'm a big
I
man.
gave the benefit of the doubt. I was like, I got boots on. He's got boots on. We're probably the same height if we get off these shoes and shit like that.
Mm.
No, he
he
wasn't,
wasn't
having
having
that.
it.
No.
He was, I'm taller than you.
He's like, no, I'm not short as fucking Wesley. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, we're the same fucking height, dog. I was like, no.
Bro, we see eye to eye. What do you?
Well,
What do you?
look up to me this much. No.
Oops, sorry.
Don't knock over
I
that. It's
didn't-
dangerous. If
Sorry.
that activates, there's going to be
Go
a
to
hole
the
in the
foot.
bucket. Where's all
You
the
gotta let
sauce
some of
gonna
the
go?
sauce out
No,
sometimes.
you gotta let the sauce build up. Can't be doing that
We're
shit.
gonna end up drowning.
Sometimes you gotta drown in the sauce.
Isn't that a bad thing?
One
to
day
get
when I'm
lost?
not lazy, I will animate that. Just have liquid pour on you.
That
The
would
only
kinda-
problem I have with that is in Blender, I have to set up a chair that's almost the same like shape,
Yeah.
and then a human body, which is the easier part because I just gotta find a human body, and then I can have it pour down liquid on you just randomly, make it like a poop liquid,
Just the sauce coming in on me.
and then I'll stop at midway because that will take forever to actually. Once I get that new graphics card, it might not be as bad, but.
Yeah.
We need to do that renovation we were talking about. Get some metal plates right here. Put us in a
Yeah.
bucket.
An actual bucket. Upgrade the bucket a little bit.
Upgrade the bucket from stone to metal. We're in the Stone Age right now, bro.
Yeah.
We're working our way up.
We're gonna get to the fucking.
At least we didn't start with the wooden bucket.
Yeah, we've been.
We're the dumbasses that were like, this one is made of rock.
This hold water.
Better than wood. Wood
No
absorbs
leak.
water.
No leak.
No leaks here. Sir, that weighs 100 pounds. Do
No
you
leak.
want water or
No
not?
leak. Only water.
Fuck. What was that one thing I wanted to talk about? Fucking Wukong.
Monkey King.
Monkey King. There's that game coming out.
Yeah.
Saw a video of somebody scaling that motherfucker. That dude's OP for no reason.
Dumb. Okay.
One, he's immortal.
Yeah.
Times 72. So if you wanted to kill him, an immortal being, another powerful, immortal-like or godlike being would have to kill him 72 times.
Yeah.
That's not it. There is a peach tree that gives you immortality for each fruit you eat off the tree. He ate the whole tree. So now he's ascended, and then he ascended so, I forgot what it was called exactly, but let's say he ascended so far that the only person that could stop him was Buddha himself.
Mm.
But there's more.
Oh.
He has 80,000 strands of hair. For each strand of hair, he can make it turn into whatever he wants, including his opponent. So if Buddha was his opponent, one of his strands can turn into Buddha and have all the same abilities and have everything. So, like, you see what I'm saying? Here's the crazy part. He can make 80,000 copies of himself that all are immortality 72 times plus more.
Yeah.
And then each of those 80,000 clones he made also have hair.
I would hope they have hair.
Infinite. Do you see
As
what
it
I'm
goes
saying?
down every time they clone, they get a little bit balder.
No. Each clone will have
A full head of hair.
a full head of 80,000 hairs. Which
80,000 exact.
He can make just unlimited amounts of himself, if I remember that correctly.
Yeah.
Either way, though, 80,000 or infinite, it doesn't matter. 80,000 immortality, Monkey King, fucking powerful ass being. That dude's OP as shit.
There's no stopping
reason.
him. He's
Literally.
beating Goku.
He's beating Goku.
He's
bro.
beating Goku's ass up and down the
If
street.
somebody's like, Goku would kill him, I'd be like, he'd have to do it 72 times.
Goku died of heart failure.
Goku died of a heart failure. Let's bring that back.
I'm gonna keep bringing that up. Every time someone says something, I'm just gonna say he died of heart failure.
though. Goku
Heart
died of
failure,
fucking
dude.
Heart failure, dog.
Heart failure beat him.
Fucking Krillin threw a rock at him and he got hurt. Get over it. Ben 10 could beat him. The Flash can beat him.
Hello Kitty could beat him.
Could he? Made her laugh.
Maybe. I would like to see that fight.
I think I'm gonna watch that skeleton anime.
Skeleton Knight in Another World.
I've been seeing it a lot on Crunchyroll.
Episode 7 and 8 are out. I just watched them last night.
Um,
Or not even last night. It hasn't even been a night. I haven't even gone to sleep.
Yeah,
It
we
was
do this
earlier-
on sleep deprivation, boy.
It was earlier today.
Earlier this morning.
I don't even remember if I watched anything. I remember getting home. I sat down.
You hit me up.
We started texting each other, and then
I was like, let's record. Fuck it.
we're here. We've done it.
What was I gonna talk about? She just saw Kakashi die. That's where we're at. After this, we're gonna go continue to watch that because she's like,
Oh, so you haven't even finished that fight?
Kakashi just used all of his chakra and started talking to his dad. That's exactly where she's at.
Oh, yeah.
She's about to see some shit. I just wanted to get that out there. Babe, he was talking to his dad. I'm pretty sure that means he's dead.
I'm pretty sure he's dead.
She said he's not dead yet. She thought he died at first with a nail, and then I didn't really, because she was like, is he dead? And I was like, about to be. I just didn't want to say it yet.
Yeah.
Now she knows, and
Yeah,
then
she
she's in
knows.
denial, so she'll have to work on that. The
I mean,
dude
I
literally
was-
sat down with his dad and was like, tell me your stories, and she's over here like, he's not dead yet. No.
He can't be dead. There's no way. He's not. He's not.
heaven talking to his dad? Come on. The fuck? Spirit world some shit?
He's not in limbo right now talking to his dad. There's no way.
That's not his dad.
That's just.
That's
That's
a random fuck.
that's, that's just some guy that looks like him. He's calling dad. Kakashi has father issues. He just walks up to anybody. He's like, "Father,
Papa?
Papa,
White Fang?
are you my white fang? Papa."
Once I catch her up, we got to talk about future Naruto because there's some issues I have with that. But we're going to skip past it because I don't want to spoil anything. We'll talk
Boruto
about-
is
yeah.
bleh.
We're going to talk about that
Big old bucket of bleh.
later episode.
Yeah.
Later episode. Where's my phone?
That's just what I'm putting down right now. Big old bucket of bleh.
Where's my phone? Tech person, I need my cellular device. It is somewhere. I had topics on my phone. I believe it is in the bucket living room.
Well, while you're looking for your phone
Hit
and
me
waiting
with
on
something.
the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial, I know we went over it last
Bro,
week.
they all clapped at the end, and I was like, weird.
Yeah, I thought that was really weird. It was.
They were all like, you did good. You did good. Bro, did you notice that Johnny Depp's lawyer was like, finally, me and Mr. Rottenborn finally agree. He was just so used to, like,
Yeah.
not agreeing with the man. He's like, agree on something. And I was like, why are they clapping? I was like, what is
Did you see that there was someone else that they brought up there? I can't remember his name, but it was Amber Heard's people. They were questioning him, or whatever you want to call it. I'm not 100% with
Throw it to me.
court things. But basically she was like, are you only testifying basically to get your 15 minutes of fame in support of Johnny Depp? And he was like, I'm risking myself right now coming up here because TMZ could come at me and ruin my career for what I'm doing up here.
Oh, yeah, the TMZ
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, and then he was like, are you sure you didn't take your client for that 15 minutes of fame? And bro,
That's awkward.
the faces behind her in the crowd, like the people in the courtroom behind her, everyone was shocked because he like dropped a bomb on her.
So, wait, what did he say to make it?
Because she was basically like, you're up here for your 15 minutes of fame.
Who's questioning him at this point? Amber's lawyers? Or
Yeah, I forget her name. Elaine?
The old lady
yeah,
bitch
old
we don't
lady,
like.
yeah. So she's basically like, you're only up here for your 15 minutes of fame to testify to support him so you can get more fame. And he was like, if I did that, then TMZ's going to come after me and I'm risking myself to get in trouble type deal and like hurting my career.
Yeah,
and then he
so
he
him being
basically
there is hurting
hit her
his own-
back with, are you sure you didn't take your client for that 15 minutes of fame? Yeah, it was like, God damn. And then they had a doctor on there. They had some doctor on there that looked like he was like super cracked out. Like he like
Bro got up there and was like,
before he went in, he had to do like a couple lines of coke or something because he was like, and the way he drunk his Gatorade, bro,
Probably a pre-workout in it.
bro, he like kissed his lips out. He was like, and then touched the bottle to it and was like, barely taking it. It was really weird. It made me uncomfortable.
Probably nervous. Just like that first guy they had. I don't know if you remember the first British dude they had in there.
Yeah.
He was very nervous.
Yeah, but
Some
no,
people aren't used to being called into
see,
court
it
like
wasn't
that.
even like he was nervous. It seemed like he was drugged out. Like it wasn't even like.
Bro
It just
took-
seemed like he was out there. Like he was.
Took an Adderall, went in there. He said,
That's
"I
what it
was
seemed like. He
focused."
was. I don't know if it was focused. He was. His jaw was moving. He
Popped
was.
the Molly. He said, me and Amber did this drug at Coachella.
We did it together. That's why I'm here.
That's why I'm here.
Cause I love her.
Whoa.
Not me. Him.
Wouldn't be the first time somebody else loved her, apparently.
Franco. Musk.
James. Hey, Musk.
Sickening.
Deb probably ain't even worried about it. He said, Musk, you have that one.
I mean, we're supposed to get the ruling by the end of this weekend, I believe.
Memorial weekend.
Yeah, which is this weekend. So
Yes.
by the end of this weekend.
I heard it's hard to win those type
Yeah.
of trials, mainly because it's just the jury has to decide whether that one document was defecation against. Did I say defecation?
Yeah.
Defamation.
Yeah.
Isn't
I believe it's defamation.
defamation. Defecation is shitting.
Yeah, it's defamation.
Yeah, I just made an Amber turd joke on accident. She defecated herself.
Brain farts.
Literally for
But,
fucking it's really hard to win those cases, but his team did so good. Even if he does lose, he's coming out on top.
There's no way that he's not. But also, have you heard? Because I heard that Disney wanted him back. Did you hear what he wanted from them for him
like
to come back?
million camels or
Yeah,
llamas
it
or
was
something.
it was like $300 million and 100 million alpacas. And his lawyer was like, "You really asked for that?" And he was like, "Hell yeah, I did."
Yeah, because they fucked him over.
I mean, but look, I could see them doing that though, and getting him the million alpacas. You want to know how? An animated series with him as Alpaca King or something.
Nah. They're gonna have to pay a lot of money to get him back.
I mean,
That's
no,
even if he wants to go back.
that's
even
what
if he
I'm
wants
saying,
to
but,
continue
like-
acting. Well, he's in a Spanish film.
Yeah.
Apparently, what I've been told.
I've seen
I think Netflix or HBO Max, since they're Warner
Netflix
Bros-
definitely should.
Netflix, I think should grab him. That's like a prime opportunity. To
Yeah,
make some good
and he
movies.
would that would be gold because Ryan Reynolds is doing it, The Rock's doing it, and they make some pretty decent movies off of it.
It's some shit you can just sit down and watch, and you don't hate. Some of them you might love, but like
Yeah,
it's a good time to see an actor who is very good at his job, and you could probably make some good TV shows / movies,
Yeah.
whatever. That or HBO Max can
I've
grab
seen,
them because Warner Brothers got new owners. Discovery Channel bought them out, so
oh, did they?
yeah. So there's new chain of command. So like whoever fired him from the Fantastic Beast is no longer up there, I believe. So there could be an apology made, and he could, work his way back into HBO Max. And
Seen Margaret Robbie is supposed to be taking over a lead in a Pirates of Caribbean TV show.
I thought it was gonna be a movie reboot.
I heard it was like a series.
I knew she was gonna be the main lead.
Yeah, I'm hearing it's a series.
I hope it doesn't exist. Leave it be.
I mean, where it's at is it ended fine. I mean,
It didn't end that good, to be honest.
I mean,
the first 3 movies,
ended it to where we could leave it.
it just
Leave
let
it to
let
rest.
rest.
Let it
Yeah,
rest.
Let it rest.
Like Fast and the Furious needs to do.
Yeah, they really need to stop making those movies.
Next thing you know, they're gonna
They got
time travel.
spin-offs. I swear to God.
They went to space. Now they're ready to time travel.
What's on the back of your car? A turbo booster that'll send us back in time. Is that a
You gotta go
DeLorean?
88 miles per hour.
We're doing this for family. You're going back to kill your family? No.
We're gonna save Paul Walker.
That's
Family.
fucked. That's fucked.
I heard they were trying to bring him back, like in the
Yeah, they
last
wanna
one.
use his brother.
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying it's.
Well, they don't have to use time travel for that. He went his own path and for, the safety of his family.
He's a time traveler. Paul Walker is becoming time traveler.
The last thing I need is Tyrese going like, "Are we time traveling?" and screaming in my ear with Ludacris going like, "Man, you know we time traveling." I'm just gonna be like, "Shut up."
You know nobody's gonna believe
I haven't
us,
even
right?
watched the last few.
I haven't watched since like
The Paul Walker one I think was the last one I watched because it was
yeah, where
he was one of the main reasons
the
I watched
saddest
it.
one that they had where he like drove off. Yeah, it was like the last one I see. Did I see? God,
Yeah.
that was about like the last okay one.
I tried watching Hob and Shaw and it was just so fucking terrible. So,
The reason why they made that was because The Rock and Vin Diesel had beef with each other over I don't know what, but
Vin Diesel would say like he wouldn't show up on time, and then vice versa. The Rock would say Vin Diesel just has issues with the way he works or some shit because he's such a busy person. I think they're both. They just need their steroid shots, and I'm just kidding. I don't know. Vin Diesel.
I like The Rock. Vin Diesel is a little something.
I don't know. I feel like he plays the same character, except for Riddick. Riddick was good. I
like
enjoyed those
Riddick.
movies.
Yeah, I like those.
However, now it's just like all he does is
Family.
family.
I'm all about
Family.
my family. Save my family.
Someone say family. No one said family, Vin Diesel.
But you just said family.
Who we saving?
What
Where's
family
my
am I
car?
saving?
We're not even on set right now. We're at a dinner right now. It's like,
Is my family having dinner? Didn't they need to be here? Where's my family?
somebody give me a Corona. So you're not sponsored right now, dude.
Family.
Corona family. Family Corona.
Family
Crash
car.
car. Corona family.
Hijacking.
I need a Pacific Rim.
I didn't like that movie.
Huh?
I didn't like it too much.
The first one?
Yeah.
You're tripping. That first one was good.
I didn't like it too much.
You need to rewatch it. The second one was ass.
Second one was really ass.
First one, I feel like if you rewatch it and look at like the way they did it perfect. Like the robots in the first one moved so.
I mean, it was
Real.
a cool idea. I just didn't really like the story of it.
Monsters versus robots, dog. It's like Godzilla. You don't sit there to watch the fucking humans. You want
Yeah,
you
dude.
want to see the.
I sit there to see how they feel. I want to know how they feel. Because what if I feel different in that situation?
You die. If
I've died
Godzilla
before.
ever
I'll come
existed-
back again.
That's why I like Pacific Rim is like they have all these aerial in the first movie. They
Yeah.
have all these aerial shots. Like they're moving slow, but it's fast. But because they're so big, it looks like it's slow. And they did that good. In the second movie, they got robots sitting here doing like some anime shit where they're moving so fast where that's where it starts to break that realism to like where you're just kind of like, are you sure a giant robot's gonna be moving like that? Like,
Have you seen Sonic 2?
have you?
Yeah.
Was it good?
Sonic becomes a Super Saiyan.
No.
I promise.
Nah.
Uh-huh. He becomes a straight Super Saiyan. He
Like
cuts
Golden
off
Sonic?
Golden.
I know of Golden Sonic.
Yeah, he basically he becomes Golden Sonic, but I'm gonna say it's a Super Saiyan because it reminds me of Super Saiyan 1. And he cuts off a head of a robot, and then that's about it. That's how cool you see him. The only good thing about that movie really is the end credit because of who they bring in, and that's Shadow.
Is that like the dark version of him? The like
Yeah, you know
black
Shadow?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's bad because that whole movie, I'm gonna be real with you, Jim Carrey carried it. Like
Yeah,
it
obviously.
was like if there wasn't a scene with him in it, it was really bland and boring. But every time you seen him in it, everything got caught back up and it was good. But apparently he's not gonna be in any more of them. But they want to do another movie, so it's
They're either gonna have to step up what they're doing with the characters of some. You're gonna have to bring in somebody else.
yeah. But who's gonna play Eggman as well as him? He did such a great
I
job.
don't think there's that many villains besides Shadow Sonic. They need to bring in a good Shadow Sonic and a good plot.
Yeah.
Because without Eggman, Jim Carrey, like you ain't got a lot going for you there.
I mean, yeah, they can recast, but no one's gonna be as good as
I
him.
wouldn't recast.
He's
How did he get defeated in this one?
he got the head of the robot cut off, and then he was standing there because he was going after the Chaos Gem.
The fuck is the Chaos Gem?
Some gem
I'm
that
gonna be honest
has
with you. I don't
Look,
wanna
I'm
watch
the
this
same way.
movie.
I only knew from this movie, so my knowledge is just from this movie. All right. So if I get something wrong, don't hate me for this, please.
I'm sure no one will.
They probably will. But basically, the Chaos Gem is like some super powerful gem that they have that can give you power to basically do whatever you want. And that's why
The
Knuckles
Infinity
comes
Stones.
in. It's literally the Infinity Stones because it's in a giant green gem and it breaks up, and then it's literally Infinity Stones that pop out and then they spin and go inside of Sonic and then he goes Super Saiyan.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but that's why Knuckles comes in because the owl people, I forget what their actual name for the race is, like the hedgehog people, they actually have a name, like the Incadas or something like that. That's their
Not a
actual
Sonic
names
fan.
for the race. And apparently the owl people took the Chaos Gem from Knuckles people, and they've been at war for a long time, and Knuckles wanted to get the Chaos Gem back to rebuild his tribe and bring honor back, I think. And then Tails comes in to warn Sonic because apparently he's been watching Sonic, which is really weird.
Tails a he?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a girl.
No. And basically Tails, Tails basically told Sonic, he's like, yeah, I've been watching you for like ever now. And he's like, even whenever I go to take a shower, he's like, that's the funny thing. Sonic the Hedgehog doesn't take showers. He takes bubble baths. And then Sonic's like, you got me, bro. It's like, is that not weird to you? Like, dude's galaxies away and he's watching you in a bubble bath.
I'm never gonna watch this movie.
Bro, it's not worth it.
The reason I'll never watch that movie is because before the COVID pandemic happened, one of the last theater experiences I had was Sonic. And I didn't realize that until somebody made a post and was like, you do realize that this was probably your last theater experience? And it showed me a Sonic poster, and I was like, no fucking way. And I thought about it, and it was the last movie I saw during the pandemic. And the moment the theaters opened up, I went and saw something really good. Don't remember what it was. I had to get that out of my mind. And I saw they were making a second one, and I was like, why?
Because they
I want the Chip and Dale ugly Sonic. I want that movie.
bring him in. I want to see his FBI show.
Yes.
Ugly
Movie
Sonic,
with the
Uglier
FBI.
Crimes.
That Chip and Dale show, by the way, Disney Plus, that was fire.
That movie was really good.
I fucked with that.
I like that
I don't
movie a
know
lot.
why I fucked with it so much. I didn't even watch the old cartoon. I kind of want to now, but like, just them putting, because I was
had
talking
so
to my dad
many
about
people
it, and
in
he
there
was
that-
like, it's a parody, so they can do whatever they want. I was like, nah, bro, they bought Fox. I was like, they can put whoever they want in there that Fox owned. I was like, they own that now. And he was like, oh shit, I was like, that's why you see South Park, The Simpsons, like all that shit, like, because they own it. They
Does
own
Fox
it all.
own South Park?
Fox own,
I thought Comedy Central.
which could be owned by Fox.
Yeah, but then again, they're also on Paramount. But it's also on HBO
Paramount
Max.
was only for their specials,
Mm.
and then it went back to HBO Max, which means Warner Bros owns them. Yep. So we don't need that. We don't need that. It's Warner Bros.
Paramount Global. Now look up who owns Sonic, because Sonic 2 is also on Paramount.
look, go back down. They made a $500 million deal with HBO Max in 2019. So they did own South Park.
Yeah, they did own it.
And then they went to HBO, which is Warner Bros.
For some reason, it still says present that they're still owned by them.
Maybe
the
like-
deal hasn't fully gone through.
Yeah, I could see that being the thing. Well, they own rights to like movie deals, I think, and now the TV shows.
Because I know
HBO
Sonic
Max.
2 is also on Paramount.
I heard that Halo show is shit.
You probably heard it from me. Because let me tell you.
I've been hearing like Corridor Digital, Corridor Crew. They got a advertisement by them. I was reading all the comments, and they were like, "Too bad that show's shit, but chase that bag." You know, like we get you, like we understand why you took it, but like that show's ass. Like
Doesn't even have his voice.
that's what I'm saying. And they gave him a face. Why didn't you just never show his face and give him his voice?
You didn't
You
even
don't
have to
have to
have
show-
someone to talk. You literally have recordings
It's not even that. Just hire the voice actor.
But that's the thing. Like, even if he was like, "Nah, I don't feel like it. Just use my recordings." You literally have so much recordings of this man's voice that you could make a whole.
Or you could find somebody close enough or somebody else who can do it.
But no, you have someone that sounds completely off,
And it just takes away from the character.
and the acting was just so bad. I watched like 20 minutes of the first episode. I couldn't finish it. Could not finish it.
I don't even want to attempt it because it's just going to ruin it for me.
Yeah, it's not even worth it.
It's fucking terrible. They had one job.
But that's Stranger
One
Things, though,
fucking job.
and that's worth it. That was
Stranger Things. That first episode was fucking nuts.
that lady. Because I don't even think we got into that. We were still on Kenobi. We haven't even fully got into this
We
yet.
got into it a little bit.
But I mean,
That
yeah, it
bitch
was like the
died.
Hellfire. The Hellfire club's pretty dope. That little D&D session that they had, that was really interesting.
That was fire. Eddie's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
I like that character.
What happened to that girl Chrissy though? That was
She got fucked up.
She got fucked up.
They do not care about death.
They were
They're
like
getting
they were like
gory
you
in
thought
this
Billy
issue.
was bad,
Billy wasn't even that bad because his moment was kind of heroic because he was like,
but
"Come on,
it's still like
motherfucker." Yeah, it was
little
still
gore,
gory and
yeah.
shit,
but they were like
hers
you
was
thought that was bad, yeah. Even her jaw,
oh yeah, that's right. She was like,
straight jaw broken, eyes sucked in. It wasn't even like they got pushed out; they got pushed in.
it's fucking terrible. And you said it got worse too, so I'm just like imagining what could be worse than that, and it's just,
It just leaves you on the edge of your seat, like what the fuck's gonna happen next? It's really good though. I enjoyed it. I watched it all in like a whole work shift.
You watched it at work?
Yeah.
You fucking bitch, bro.
I mean, what else am I gonna do? Work? The fuck?
That's what I hate about that company, bro. I'm not gonna mention that company. I get so many people go like, bro, I get one part that comes through an hour, Netflix the rest of the time, and I'm just like, I worked at fucking a different car company, and my phone wasn't allowed to be out on the line, like.
Bro, that's my struggle now. Is just finding something to watch.
I hate you. I'm over here working my ass off.
I'm just
At
sitting here
fucking
watching
this
movies.
warehouse. You're watching movies making twice, maybe 3 times what I make.
And just shooting in stuff
Sometimes.
sometimes.
Fucking chip shortage. That's why you got no cars. Bitch. That's everybody though.
That's literally everybody.
I was in a Hyundai a lot, and I was like, what do they fucking sell here? Because I was seeing different types of cars, and my dad was like, the chip shortage, man. They're selling what
Anything they
got."
can.
Yeah, anything they can. Used cars are going for expensive prices now and all that
Yeah.
shit. It's fucking insane, dude.
It's rough out here.
I want that multiverse game with the like Shaggy.
Shaggy.
And we will have some bonus content of us playing that whenever it gets released. I'm so
Yeah.
mad I missed out on the fucking closed alpha.
I
dog.
know. I didn't know it was an alpha because
I didn't either. I saw Moist Critical playing it, and I was like, "This actually looks fun." He said
Yeah.
it's smooth. It's a little like they said spacey or like kind of like floaty. Like you can definitely like feel the characters, not like there's too much like float. if
So
that
kind
makes
of
sense.
like how
It's not
Jump
as-
Force was in the beginning.
Yeah, and if they fix that and make it
Yeah.
a little bit more fast paced, it's gonna be good because
Yeah.
it's like apparently pretty well balanced. There are a couple characters that are a little OP, but I'm sure they'll correct that during towards release, and then
Yeah.
they're gonna drop more characters, and they're voiced, which is
I
kind
wonder,
of cool.
do they have Matthew?
From what I can remember, they have Batman, Shaggy.
Well, that's what I meant. Like, who's
Tasmanian.
voicing Shaggy? Is it Matthew?
I don't know. I just
uh,
know it's somebody who sounds like at least they're voiced.
Yeah.
You know, what else? I don't know. There's a lot of cool characters in that, and apparently there's going to be more, so I'm excited for that. So we'll definitely have to do some bonus fucking gameplay of that.
If you kicking my ass, probably. Yeah.
Well, we can do us against, like, other people.
Nah, I wanna prove that I can get my ass kicked like a man.
I can do that on any game, bro. We can play Smash Bros. Right now,
Bro, we
dog.
can play some Xenoverse.
I'd get stomped.
I'll
I'm
pull
about
out
to start
fucking-
playing. Actually, you know what? After this is over, I'm gonna go download Naruto Ultimate Storm 4 and get. I'm gonna be a Minato main.
Oh god.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna start challenging people and just be like, "What's up?"
Bruh, I used to do that on Xenoverse, but I would like pick the if it
Ultra
was
Instinct.
no, I would have my own like main character that I'd
Oh,
play. But
yeah,
if
yeah.
it was like with friends, yeah, instantly Ultra Instinct because
OP as
Stupid
shit.
OP. I mean,
Yeah,
bro,
you go to throw a hit and just,
I mean, bro, that's the thing. You don't have to touch the controller, and he's instantly dodging everything.
that's fucking nuts.
It's
cool.
stupid.
Though.
It's cool,
nuts.
but it's stupid. And his finisher, if you get hit by
Oh
it,
yeah, I remember
instantly
that.
over.
Yeah, you fucking die. Because it was like the massive spirit
Yeah.
bomb with the Kamehameha or some bullshit. I don't know.
Yeah, some bullshit like that.
Nah, I kind of want to go play Naruto. I'm not even gonna lie. I also want to watch Stranger Things full. I'm gonna binge that. In next week's episode, we're gonna fully deep dive into that.
Oh yeah, because we're gonna need to. Because I was really hoping to talk about it today, but hold
I
on.
was gonna binge it, but I want to watch it with Fiona. So we're gonna watch that. We got plenty of days to do it. Off Monday, Memorial Day, so hopefully the video.
If I can
will be
do
out
it in
by
10
then.
hours, you can too.
Oh, I'll more than likely do it tonight. Maybe not. It depends. Got a lot of
Depends on what
plans.
actions happen after today
Yeah,
or this.
people's coming over. Might drink some brewskis.
Brewskis.
Yes. Maybe we can have a drunk podcast next week. Drink some beer, or just take shots.
Right beforehand.
I don't know. I don't know what you prefer. You usually don't drink.
Yeah.
Are you a beer guy?
No, not really.
You just like to take a couple shots. What did you drink? Rum?
Yeah.
Vodka? You like rum? You
Yeah,
like Bacardi?
rum. You already know. I like the dark shit.
Oh, you like Ciroc.
I do like Ciroc, yeah.
We might have to get. I've never had Ciroc, so we
It's
might have
not
to get.
bad. It just depends on what kind you get.
What's the best flavor that you think?
I don't think they have it anymore, but I really enjoy that watermelon one.
So watermelon and second. Cause I'll get us a bottle and
I've
we can
drank so much of that shit.
drunk podcast.
I mean,
And if it goes bad, we'll just make it a bonus episode on the
Yeah.
Patreon, which we will be adding clips to that very shortly of some winter. Meow.
I want your cat bod.
Meow. See, you only get that if you go to the Patreon.
Yeah, that's the only way you'll know
That's the only way you
what
know.
we're talking about.
I think we're getting close to that time actually, so I'm gonna wrap things up. We actually had a good
How
conversation.
long have we been going so far?
But think about an hour or so, if I'm correct. You can type it up there. Just let us know how long we've been going.
Not too bad.
Pretty solid.
That's
Pretty
pretty
solid.
solid.
How you want to die this time?
How do you want me to die?
No, it's your choice, bro. What if I had 2 buckets?
Just one bucket that smashes on me,
We already
Yeah.
have that plan.
and then another bucket just falls on top of that one.
I can kill you with a lightsaber.
I'm down for it. I'll accept it. That's an honorable way to die.
It's a lot of work. The bucket was...
Have a dinosaur come up and bite me.
Now that I remember it, English. Sorry. Now that I remember it, planted a bomb in your chair.
My chair?
Your chair.
Why would you plant a bomb in my chair? And then ask me how I want to die, knowing that I'm ready to get blown to smithereens.
Or was it my chair?
Or was it your chair?